Hey guys,
Hey.
Alton, Alton and Elizabeth here. We're sorry we're late. We're decorating because
Thanks to
tonight.
Cole.
Yeah, thanks to Cole Castle, the guy who edits the recaps for this every week. Our only other crew member got us some what do you call it? We got bunting. Is that what you call
I think
that?
it's called bunting.
Bunting to celebrate.
And I know I think
you
there are
know,
little
it's
flags
tonight.
somewhere too. But.
Yeah, flags.
And I'm in my flak jacket or whatever.
No, it's your flight jacket.
My
It's
flak jacket.
pilot's
I'm going to war.
Well, and apparently I'm going to the opera, or it's gotten chilly. You know, this is very far away. It's gotten really chilly. So we told everybody we said that we were going to do like a full on. Okay, it's not that cold. A full on viewing party night for the debate. We're not going to do that. Tell them why we're not going to do that.
Because we're scared.
No, because we don't want. We talked about
That's
it.
okay,
We
because
don't.
because it is this is a seriously important election, and we all need to. Although I think we've all already made up our minds, and if those of you that haven't, awesome. Like we're counting on you to break the divide. But and anybody that needs to make a decision, and these debates are part of that decision-making process, we need to pay attention.
Listen carefully for complete sentences. I want to add that. Listen to the words, because I want a president who speaks in sentences. Anyway, so we decided we were going to make light of it by like, oh, we're going to have a viewing thing and treat it like it's content. No,
We'll stay with you until.
because things being treated like reality television are how we got into this. Fucking sorry, into. Hey,
You got me for being political, but honestly,
that wasn't political.
No.
You know how I feel about
State
reality
frustration.
television in general.
It's true.
I think that reality television's the downfall of civilization, but that's me.
Well, I think you have made there's a good case here. Anyway, we'll stay with you until 9, and we can actually do the opening credits together. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see what people are. I'll go get my glasses. What are people saying? They're probably like, boo, you said you were going to do it with us. Is that what they're saying?
It's our anniversary
Oh, yeah.
to today's Elizabeth and I's second wedding anniversary. And I know a lot of you think that we've been married a lot longer than that because we act like an old married couple.
That's what happens when you
and
get married when you're over 50.
We are old and a married couple, so that's how that got that way. I feel like, oh, you guys have like been together 20 years. No, 2. If we've been together 20 years,
Feels like
she'd be in prison and I'd be dead. Probably, because you would have killed me. But anyway, so it's our second anniversary, and we're spending it with you. But we are having a little bit of wine before we have tonight's cocktail. And the reason that we're doing wine is because we're going to wait and do the cocktail after we get our food in the oven. Is that okay? This bowl, no,
Empty
that bowl's
bowl.
not going to the oven.
No, I know. I mean, we have an empty bowl, which we're
So-
going to mix stuff in.
I think that the most important skill, or one of the most important skills a cook can have, you may not back me up on this, is you got to have some dips in your back pocket. Dips. Dips
Like
are
skull.
no.
Like a-
not like a thing that sticks
A
out like a
chip
fucking.
between your-
No, I'm talking about a towel. No, I mean a dip
I mean, the thigh.
for chips, and breads and things like that. And I think it's important because dips actually kind of hold society
Is
together.
a dip? I mean, I'm like when we travel and stuff. I don't see a lot of dips on the menu
Well, because
in
it's a bad
Belgium.
name. No, they called them spreads or pâtés.
Pâté.
Or,
I know pâté.
Or mousses.
I get pâté.
Mousses. But in America, and what really holds America together, I think, are mayonnaise-based dips. People are talking very, very... Is Scab... Yes.
Scabs is snoring.
All right, you guys want to see. Yeah, I'll do that.
Back on puff.
This is where she spends every quarantine kitchen. She becomes almost inanimate. You know, she's like, Elizabeth and I were watching this documentary about hummingbirds because we have a lot of them.
Whoever
sent
us
that, it's
was the
brilliant.
funniest.
Yeah. Whoever that guy is.
Z.E. Frank.
Z. Frank.
Z.E.Frank.
Amazing.
Look him up on YouTube. Riot.
In 15
And
minutes, a
was
15-minute hummingbird video
super informative.
made me
also.
feel embarrassed about everything I've ever done, pretty much.
Everything.
Well, work-wise.
No, it's so good.
It's
but
so
not
good.
any good eats. I think it's on par with good. Anyway,
How
but
did I
thank
get
you
on this?
whoever sent
Oh, yeah.
us that because we were talking about our killer hummingbird situation.
How did
or
I get
aggro.
into hummingbirds? How the hell did that just happen? What did I say?
Inanimate. At night. I think you were about to talk about
Oh,
how they go into
torpor.
torpor.
Torpor. So hummingbirds, you know, they have these
They go
hearts that
torpor.
beat at like 1,000 beats a minute. And so when they sleep, their bodies actually shut down. They half die.
They go offline.
They go
I love
completely
that.
offline, and they have this special circuitry that makes their feet grab on to whatever they're holding on to, and then they just go, bleh. And they stay that way until the morning, and then their heart
So now
goes
I want to get
down.
new feeders, because our feeders I've had before, but our feeders now don't have like the little
Because I want to go
perches.
out and I want to go out when one is in
cow
torpor.
tipping.
I want to and dress them up funny.
Oh.
You know, I'm like put a dead hooker next to one, and then when they wake up, they're like, "What the hell, Amanda? No, a panda." Anyway, so I was gonna make a point about torpor.
Her. She goes into torpor.
She goes in. Thank you. This is why it's so important in your senior years
Stay
to
the whole line.
have a mate,
Bring it
because
back around.
I would have just wandered off into the streets, and I'm not wearing pants. So she goes into torpor
pants.
during. That was an
Although,
awfully long
at the
setup.
lake, she did not. She was all about
No, she wanted to be involved, but when she's here and we do this, she wants Puff in the corner, Puff in the side,
Puff
at the corner.
in the corner.
Puff and stuff. We'll rewrite the song. That's what we should do.
Daffodils bud,
We should redo Puff the Magic Dragon as Puff the Magic Blanket,
Puff the magic
and then
blanket.
play it like who's the band? Who did that? Who's the folk group that did?
Peter
Peter
Paul
Paul and
Mary?
Mary. Peter Paul and Mary. Peter Paul and Mary did that. So we'll do it Peter Paul and Mary style. We just won't have.
Somebody said that I reminded them of Mary because my hair when I would actually wear my hair long. Oh, it was Janice said that I'm Mary.
Oh, I thought she meant like the Virgin Mary, like biblical Mary.
I wear blue a lot, but no.
Did the
Peter
Virgin
Paul
Mary?
and Mary. That I
Peter
look
Paul and
like.
Mary. It's a folk group
Religion.
from the kind of irritating actually folk group from the 60s.
Well, they did Puff the Magic Dragon, which right there.
Puff the magic track. Do you know the word? Can you sing it all?
Lives by the
No, let's not do this
sea.
now. Baby is a wrap up.
It's something in Honolulu. Na, 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 in the land called
What I
Honolulu.
like was not Puff, but Puff and Stuff. HR, Puff and Stuff. What you do when things get rough.
Yes, that was
HR,
Seals
Puff
and
and Stuff.
Crofts.
Can't get a little if you can't
Which
get
anybody in
enough.
Atlanta may or may not remember the
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
70s Seals and Croft Land, which is at the Omni Hotel.
Seals and
That was called. Am I-
Summer breeze makes me feel like I got a giant head that I talk out of.
Susan and Marty.
Nobody remembers the Seals and Cropland. You're like, well, what the fuck do we do now that we're here? Well, we're gonna sing. Was it Jasmine? Jasmine and Summer Breeze. How did Jasmine go? What's that?
I
There
don't
was a
know
song
about
called
Jasmine.
Jasmine. I saw them in concert once. They were really good.
Well, see, now you're dating yourself. 4 years makes a big difference at our age. Like,
I saw Zeppelin when
I
John
would never
Bonham
have
was
seen
still
Zeppelin. I
alive,
was
and
too young.
you had not seen Zeppelin. I saw Foghat the year that Fool in the City came out. Slow ride, bum, bum, bum. And who opened for Foghat? Bob Seger, who had one hit, a little song called Night News.
drove to the
And
lake this weekend.
Wait,
What does he
wait,
put on?
wait, wait.
Steely Dan and Bob Seger.
You need to pump your brakes.
I
And
said
who
do
opened
it.
for Bob Seger? Rick Derringer.
What? Oh, that's
Rock
Rock and Roll
Hoochie
Hoochie
Coo.
Coo. And one song and one
Bum,
song
bum,
only.
bum, bum, bum. He was a great guitar player. Anyway, that was a pretty great concert.
Anywho.
You just got high from breathing the air. I was like 12. Anyway,
And that was a lot of reggae shows.
food. So dips.
Dip.
Dips are all about.
So mayonnaise dip is American.
Mayonnaise dip is what holds America together, and we wouldn't be in the foul shit we're in if we had more dips.
We just ate more dip.
What happened is that too many people got health conscious and laid off the mayonnaise. Now, your best dips are going to always have mayonnaise and sour cream. This one we're going to do tonight is not. This is a dip of my mother, and it's been kitted out because when you entertain, making a kit of your dip is a smart thing to do. And I remember this
Mise en
one.
place.
Mise en place.
Mise en place.
I don't worry, we can't. I only do that on tour. And you know what's funny? I thought that we would do mise en place one weekend. I can't remember all the words.
It's probably. We'll have somebody listen to the song and write them out.
Listen to the song how?
On Bitter Like Me.
No, it's not on Bitter Like Me. It's a Rodgers and Hammerstein song. I didn't write that. It's Edelweiss.
Well, I know,
So it
but I
didn't
thought-
go on the CD.
Oh, well, there you go.
So I only do it on tour. I've got the words someplace, but I stopped doing it because it had lines about Anthony Bourdain and he's dead. Anyway,
He's alive in spirit.
no, he's just dead. We remember him, but he's dead. Sorry that he's dead.
really.
Anyway, now that we're getting ready to, we're also distracted by
Onion dip.
pandemics and whatnot. I have a very good onion dip.
Catch up
but
on
then-
some rest? Do you think this is what catching up on rest looks like? Wow, that was very optimistic.
This is going to be a hot dip for a hot mess of a night. And it's what I call an
And you're going to be
8-8
crabby.
and you're going to get choked. This is what I call a.
You may or may not get lucky.
Remember how we talked about the interrupting and how you didn't like being
I
interrupted?
had a joke.
Or what was your joke?
May or may not get
What?
sleep tonight.
I call this an 8842 plus dip, and a lot of dips follow this model. You got 8 ounces of your main ingredients. In this case, it's 8 ounces of chopped frozen artichokes, thawed, chopped. That's all there is, and 8 of crab.
I am
and
not
I don't
sure,
use the,
like with
the good
frozen
stuff.
artichoke. This did surprise me when I saw it in the because I'm used to canned artichokes, but not frozen. Like I've never
Frozen
bought
are,
frozen
are
artichokes.
they're only blanched. They're not fully cooked. The ones that are canned are.
I just didn't even never know to buy a frozen
So,
artichoke.
yeah, buy 'em in
You either
blocks
do
all the
real,
time.
I believe you. Blocks.
Yeah, it's
Chip
basically
off-
a block.
Chip off the block.
This is from Sunset Magazine from the 60s. It is a dip my mother made. That's why I have memorized it. So it's 8 ounces of artichoke and crab, picked crab. Don't buy the big chunk because it costs 5 times as much and you're just going to stir it up. Then comes the 4 ounce
So
part,
this is just
which
canned
is
crab.
yeah. I didn't like go out and catch Maryland crab and pull them out of the.
I'm just making
I didn't
sure for
like
the good
well
people
because I'm
to know.
blocking your backlight. I'm sorry. Then 4 ounces of mayonnaise. Critical, not
Duke's mayonnaise.
fucking Miracle Whip either. All right,
Ooh.
Dukes.
How about
Dukes.
good question?
Then-
how about jerkies?
What?
I was going to say this wine is quite delicious.
Well, we're gonna drink liquor here in a minute. So
I understand. I just want to show them this wonderful bottle.
You've
It's really
been
great.
bringing home really great
Tres.
bottles lately. I've been drinking out of the petite Eastern Airlines glass.
It's a Vino
which is-
Rosso, also known as red wine.
This red wine. I was finishing up with the 884 and then 2 ounces by volume. And this is old school. I would never do this. Of grated Parmesan and then the plus, which is a tablespoon of lemon juice. And all we're going to do,
So 8842.
8842 plus. And the other plus could be also things
Rolls
like
right off the tongue.
herbs.
8842 plus.
I've got some, it is a standard for hot dips. I could add some herbs. I got some thyme and some oregano in there, so we're gonna throw that in the bowl. We would also add a little bit of salt. So, really just a couple of pinches is all.
Okay,
is
so
all.
8842 dip.
Wait.
So let's
How
say.
am I supposed to do this?
Bye. 8842 dip. Okay, so we're doing crab and.
Artichoke.
Artichoke
It's
and
not-
mayo.
And mayonnaise.
So what would be an equivalent dip that you would say, oh wait, 8842. Let me just do.
Well,
What?
how about, a hot, spinach dip would follow the same model.
So it would be 8-ounce spinach. Basically, you're just switching out.
Yeah, but with that, you're using weight, not volume. And you would double up on the cheese. One of them, your other one would probably be a combination of cheddar cheese and maybe mushrooms. So there's all different ways that you can play a
So
formula
the 8
like this.
and 8 is like a vegetable, theoretically.
Usually some
and
kind of
a-
vegetation.
either a protein or a protein substitute.
Do you want to lick out the mayonnaise?
Myself and mayonnaise, my mother can tell you, mother, if you're watching, I used to make mayonnaise sandwiches. I love freaking mayonnaise. I don't know why I love mayonnaise.
I do too, but I get overwhelmed by it. When there's a whole lot of it.
I can gross you guys out.
Tonight on Quarantine Kitchen, Elizabeth sucks some mayonnaise out of a vessel of some type. Okay, there's the crab, and I'm glad we're cooking it because
Woo!
it's seen better days.
It's dead. So
There's
yes,
the
clearly.
frozen
I did flowers.
artichoke. You did show them. Can you grab the camera and show them your flowers? Your debate night.
I'm having problems with one.
It's kind of red, white, and blue. You've actually
Kind
you
of.
kind of well, that's
Purple
millet,
Millet,
hydrangea,
Oregon.
hydrangea, right?
Hydrangea, Oregon.
Oregon, and what's that one? Then? It's
Specifically.
two different kinds.
Same. No, that's
Okay.
what happens.
And then this thing.
It's like a lantern plant. I gotta look that.
Oh,
up.
and then these poppy.
They're the same. This is.
They were.
all
It's
part
like
of
a
the same thing.
maypop kind of thing. That. Remember the
That's what fairies rest their pillows. Little,
Do they?
Little fairy pillows.
fairy pillows? Okay. Well, that's another spectacular. And she didn't do the decorating. mean, that was last minute because
Thank you, Cole.
when we,
didn't find
okay,
our-
I gotta get this in the freaking
Right.
oven so I can make it goddamn. Okay, here we go. Now the cheese. This is all that's gonna go in here. We'll put some pepper on it later. Now what you, if you're gonna do a hot dip, a huge,
Could a dip be a meal? Here's a question. This is protein.
yes,
It has vegetable.
Yes.
It's got fat
yes. Oh, yes.
and starch.
Yeah,
No starch. Well, it will be the bread or the chips in my case, probably. Will be the starch. So this is actually a complete meal.
yes,
So theoretically,
yes. Yes,
yes,
say it.
it's a meal.
Yes. Now, I could change the density of this pretty radically by putting a,
Anticipation.
say it,
It's a meal.
Neil.
We watched.
Say it.
We watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I sang every word.
She knew more than I did. And I thought that, yeah, you're cooler.
Every word.
Now, we could change this radically by adding an egg.
Radically. What would happen?
The texture, everything would change. I'm gonna add an egg. This I only do for special
How?
occasions. I'm gonna add an egg.
It's our anniversary after all. We
That's
get
right.
well egg. We get an egg and all dip. Okay, what is it gonna make it more custardy? What is this going
It's gonna
to do?
bind, it's gonna make it denser. Excuse me.
So it's gonna be more of a meal.
Even more.
More of a meal.
Say it!
Anticipation.
So if we were gonna stage our own, ooh, look, and there's a little crunchy in there now.
Yeah.
If we were gonna,
That's like the prize. That's like the.
if we were gonna do our own version of Rocky Horror, who would you play? Because I don't know that you're Janet, but I'm sure as shit not Brad.
You think you're Frankenfurter?
No, I'm fucking Eddie. I know I am. And look at me.
Well, then I guess
And I
that
can
makes
play
me
the
Columbia.
saxophone. I can play the saxophone.
That makes me Columbia then.
That means that I have a really bad ending. One of the tips to getting a dip out fast. What's the number one complaint about dips? You know it. Shit breaks off.
Oh, it gets too hard.
No, it's you dip in, right, and you go to sweep
That's what I
up,
mean.
and
Well,
your
it's
chip
too
goes.
okay. Well, it's too heavy.
So you make it shallow instead of deep, so that whatever it is, you can't get that much. Or if you're using something like
Got it.
Fritos, you can just scrape right up off the bottom.
Now, prior to this, you're like, damn, we don't have a gratin. And I call it gratin. But a
I didn't
gratin
say a
dish.
Gratin.
You did.
I did not. I
Yes,
said
you
we need a
did.
gratin dish.
No, you said gratin.
Let's say gratin. All right.
You
I'm
said
not. I'm gonna. I don't
gratin,
have
'cause I
any.
didn't know what he was talking about
I need to lube this.
Here we go.
And we're not using
Here
gooey. We're not.
we go.
I'm using chicken fat. I'm using schmaltz.
Schmaltz. Also more protein and fat. All good things. We're making this more of a meal as we go. So are you going to profess that, like, basically we could just live on... No, it's not mayonnaise. I'm not going to do that.
On dips?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
is there a breakfast dip?
Yes. Half of the shit that they sell as breakfast casseroles are just dips that people aren't eating right.
I like it. Riff Raff Magenta. That's exactly. He's got... We're not going to do time warp for you. Although we'd like to probably do
Let's
time warp.
do the time.
We'd like to do a
A
time
little
warp
step to the left.
and go back. It's just a step to the left.
Just a step to the left.
Anyway,
This dip is going to get me the pelvic thrust.
it'll drive you insane.
Dang.
We're dating ourselves again.
Well, I'd rather date. If I can't date you, I would date me.
I don't even know.
See, so this is going to be kind of. Now we should probably breadcrumb it. Do you want to put potato chips
No,
on top?
I don't do. No, I don't
Make
like
it even
breadcrumbs. I
trashier?
don't- You want to do the trashy olive thing, which.
Oh, I
had-
did. I did
I
want to
didn't
do
know
the
about
trashy
this
olive
thing.
thing.
Trashy. What are these? What's the lemon? Oh, it's for the Boulevardier. Boulevardier. Okay, but you added. See here, even more of a meal with nutritious Bleeps. Dun dun dun. Why is sliced up? Oh, wait, first of all, these
First,
are
they're
just
not sliced; they're whole.
Why?
Black olives. They're a taste of my childhood.
Mild and nutty.
I'm going to put this in the way it is. We don't have time. We're
Great
out of time.
label.
What? It's an
It's a
awesome.
great label.
All right, this is going in for 15 minutes.
What artificial flavor would you add?
What artificial flavoring can you put in an olive? Dave, when's the last time you tasted a black olive?
A Kalamata olive with a pit and an olive.
No. A
Okay.
black,
I know.
a California.
Okay, why? I thought they were.
No, they're not. They're completely artificial. This is like a
They're
maraschino.
fake?
Well, no. No, they're bleached and dyed. When's the last you haven't had one of these in like a long time? You had one when you were
I
a
don't
kid.
want one now.
Come on.
They're bleached and dyed? Why would you take a bleached and dyed? You- Oh, the bleach.
It's nasty, right?
Is
It's
that
like going to,
Clorox or is that-
fucking Del Taco. No, they literally, it was a
Bleach
whole
and
process.
dyed what? Bleach
Like
and
that.
dyed. No. What did they
Does
start
it even
out
taste
at?
like an olive? No, they start off green, and then they bleach them,
What's wrong
and then
with
they
green
dye them
olive?
black. Because these are black olives.
But who wants
there's
black-
There's a whole history behind black olives.
Why? I'm very confused.
I don't remember it. I'm supposed to know all of this shit, but I don't right now because I did a thing about it in an olive show 10 goddamn years ago. So why do I have to remember now? I'll look it up again and then we'll explain it. But yeah, these are totally like the maraschino cherries of the olive world. And for some reason, they remind me of going to Del Taco. But you always put them on top
I
of
don't know what
dips.
they bring to the party.
Have you ever done like a layered bean dip? You know, like
No. I am not a dip maker.
oh.
No,
That's right.
I mean, I
You're
just-
from New England. You're Ivy League. You wouldn't do
no,
that.
we
kind
probably
of thing.
invented the dip.
Oh, if we're not going to have the
'Cause-
pate, but we won't have the dip.
My point. No, I didn't. I never put. I had no idea. I've never considered the olive. I have never considered the olive.
Oh, see, you've even
See?
gotten Scabigail all pissed off now.
Like the black olives, man.
Scabs, you want to look out the bowl a little bit?
It's got crab.
Got some crab on it. She's like, yeah, I don't want
I
to
don't
eat
know what
that.
she really is. She keeps
She's
running
kinda
into the
pink
same
right now.
stick. We don't
Yeah.
know what.
I think she got bitten by an ant.
She's fine.
Oh, now we can
should-
do the cocktail. What?
Yes, let's do the cocktail. Are we in the oven? We're in the oven.
We're in the oven. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this feeling?
Why do
Oh,
we
I'm
have
sober.
this?
Shit. And it's only half an hour until.
I don't know. My mind is somewhat blown by the fact that black olives are bleached and dyed. Anyone
It's
else?
full of
I'm sure you guys knew
funky ass
this.
shit.
Well, now I need to understand why.
Well, I'll look it up. I don't remember. I used to know all this stuff, but I download.
It is gluten free.
It's because there's no wheat in it.
It just says it's gluten free.
I love it when it's like Snickers bars, gluten free. I'm like, well, actually, I don't even know that shit. Okay, so
Oreos are vegan.
we
They're
wanted to
super
make a
healthy.
patriotic drink tonight.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I don't know if you guys know, but in 1964, an act of Congress
You were two.
made bourbon the national
The national
spirit.
liquor.
The national spirit of the United States. Now, this
Spirit.
is a bottle of Revival, straight bourbon whiskey. Somebody gifted it to me. I don't see it very often, if ever. Do you? Do you know this label?
No,
it's
I
a
don't. I
really
like
nice
it.
bottle. It's one of those bottles
Liquor.
that teases you because it
Oh, I
makes
like
it
the
look
bottom. Yeah,
it makes
it's
it look
nice and
like it's
fat.
full
It's
of
got a fat
liquor,
bottom.
but it's got a
Big old bottom.
big old bottom.
That's a very pretty bottom.
The bigger the cushion, the better the cushion.
It's not really soft. It's just bigger.
Name that movie. Name that movie.
Bigger. I didn't. Bigger the cushion.
Name
The
that
what?
movie. The softer the cushion, the better the pushing.
I should. I mean, I use that all the time because
You use that. I use that all the time.
I do.
Wait.
All the
I didn't
time.
say. I didn't say. I
say that all the
I
time.
set a timer. Come on. Who can tell me what that's from?
bigger the cushion, the better the pushing. It's
Spinal
like
Tap.
Spinal
Yes.
Tap.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
Big
So.
bottom, big bottom, big bottom. My girl
So
bottom.
this is 50% alcohol by volume. So this is straight whiskey. This is strong. That's 100 proof. And it's a big, heavy bottle.
They're in
And
Charleston.
they are in Charleston, South
Oh,
Carolina.
Higher Wire. Now I know.
Highwire Distilling Company. Now, I usually eschew bourbons or drinks made in cities that aren't famous for it, which makes me a snob. But I got to tell you, we've had a fantastic gin. One of our favorite gins.
Magic Hat. We gave
That-
it at our wedding party. in
No, Magic
Charleston.
Hat. That's beer. Top.
Top.
No. Shit. Top Hat.
Holy mother.
What? What did somebody say? What? What did somebody just say? I have a big old bottom. Where were you just reaching
Yay!
at? Where were you just reaching at? What did you just see?
Nothing. I was trying to remember the name.
Oh.
We did. We gave a
Top
gin-
Hat. We gave away bags of it 2 years ago today.
Mom, what's the name of the gin? Mother.
It's not Magic Hat because that's a beer from
Mother.
Vermont.
Mom.
Top Hat, Magic Trick.
She'll
There's
call
a
me in
top
a
hat.
second.
There's a top hat on the bottle. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, the Georgia rum. Yeah, we're not gonna.
We could have used that as bourbon. I said that. We did have
Try copper craft gin. Okay,
No.
we'll do that. How do we find the recipe? Recipe for what? Oh, that dip. Google. It's 100 years old. Google Sunset Magazine crab dip, and you'll find it.
not
It's
it either.
nothing.
It's not Top Cat.
It's not Top
No.
Cat. It's actually got a hat trick.
Hat trick. And that's a hockey term, which really doesn't apply.
Anyway, so this is from
Hockey.
Charleston, and it's a big
Is
old.
anyone
big
excited
old
about
heavy
hockey
bottle.
season? Is there a hockey season? Because I
like
love hockey.
Hockey's fun. It's a very sore subject in Atlanta, though, because we've had 2 teams and lost them both. So.
I know. And I used to, my first year here, I went and watched them. Anyway,
So what we're gonna make to drink,
your 28th anniversary.
because
so you
it
did.
is
Congratulations.
an autumn drink.
It was no.
What?
A wax dolphin.
Wax dolphin.
Dolphin.
A wax dolphin.
What's
It's not the same
over?
as a wax dolphin.
What's over?
It's over? What's over?
What's
Hockey's
over?
There's no hockey's over.
What didn't start?
That's not right. Baseball. What do you mean, hockey?
You know, of
yesterday,
all
baseball
sports-
ended yesterday. Are you
of all
fucking
sports,
kidding me?
like-
Is that true? Wait.
Well, I know that.
How on earth do you keep up with this? Well, you put your finger on the screen and you go like this. Can I make this drink because it's 8:30 and I'm still
Hockey's already
totally
over?
sober. That can't be.
Go,
It's a
let's
winter
make a
game.
drink.
So
Go.
we're gonna make a Boulevardier. And for those
Boulevardier.
of you that don't know the Boulevardier,
That doesn't sound very American.
It is not, but I don't. Hold on, give a shit. It's as American as France. So it is nothing but I'm keep getting in my own light. It is nothing but a Negroni, but you replace the gin with bourbon. And the way I make mine, because my wife likes bitterness, is I do typically a 1-1-1 ratio across the board because it's easy to mix. A lot of people though do a 2-to-1.
You're
which is
all
also
into
fine.
like the 8842 plus, and now we're doing 111. It's a math program.
It's a math night. I don't want to have a debate with you about this.
We're not going to debate. I don't have a moderator. Dad could probably moderate. I'm excited that the guy moderating tonight has been known to be a bit tough.
He's got a brain.
Oh my God.
That's nice. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch, to be honest.
I want to clarify something from last week, by the
What
way.
happened last week?
Go ahead and you make your drink, I'll talk. So when I was saying about like having fears about expressing my political views with my bumper sticker, which I've never actually done prior to this election. I've never been a bumper sticker person or even a yard sign person, and both have I done this year. Campari. And clearly,
Sweet
whatever, anyone could guess. No one follows me on Twitter, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is, and people did respond to this way, and I actually thought this was a really great exchange, is that people on both sides are fearful. It's not one or the other. And I know we told a story a couple weeks ago about a Karen, whatever. It's everyone's experience. It's not like, oh, all us, name the side. We all are feeling this. And I wanted to share that with you guys, is like, we have, I guess, people that go both, whatever, don't go both ways, or maybe they do, regardless. People on the right and the left both reached out and said, yeah, I'm fearful. And I think that on either side, both sides is scary. So I was not trying to point out like, our side's under attack, whatever side that may be. Both sides. That's all I want to say. It's a safe place. We're trying to be a safe place. And I really appreciate people reaching out from both sides and saying like, yeah, me too. It was a me too. It was a me too week.
I'm a conservative Republican. That always happens to me.
No,
Every time I use that strainer on this
we need to
mixing.
get you a new strainer, honey. Clearly.
Hell, if I was American, we'd make all our drinks in the goddamn blender and call it a fucking day. Woo! Woo!
Decker. Oh, we got a floater.
I'm from Georgia.
What's the floater?
My DNA.
No, I thought you were from
I was born in California because my parents went there to have sex.
Los Angeles.
I was born in Los Angeles, California, St. Joseph's Hospital. And then my parents decided to come back.
Is
when
anyone
I
else
was-
really, really concerned, scared, and sad, and all other things that Napa is burning? Napa is in fuego, and that
Is that continuing? I didn't see the news.
Yeah.
Story. Is that true? Is anybody out there watching us living in that area? Because we need a real update.
Is anybody
Put the booze
roll some
away and
joints.
roll some joints. I
That
don't
would
know
be
how
us
to do
on
that.
camera. You doing? Well, no, you did learn.
I know how to.
You know how to
I relearned rolling cigarettes in Greece.
I had a Can I have this conversation? I had
Oh, I was supposed to give you a twist, my darling.
breakfast. I had a breakfast with a friend tonight, and we both agreed, those of us who are older than 40 something, that it used to be, if we were to go purchase the marijuana, say in Colorado, where it's legal,
Devil's lettuce.
It used to be that it was sort of like 2 beers or a joint. I don't know. It's a different high, but it's kind of the same level.
Now I have like
Now
3
it's like
hits and I wake
one
up
hit and
in
it's-
another state.
Yeah, like there's no, and so this person who's a little bit between you and I think age-wise is like, I want your worst weed. Like if they go to Colorado, they're like, give me your worst weed. Like the weed that doesn't do anything
The
at
shit
all.
we smoked in high school and college.
That stuff that was like
It was kind of like a bud or a joint.
same difference.
It really
little
just
high.
depended which one you did, but it was based on the snacks that you had.
More snacks with the joint.
More
but,
snacks with
but
the
the
joint.
point
Pringles.
is,
You do a
like,
whole tube of Pringles.
It wasn't like, board the space shuttle and depart to
Or just-
Jupiter.
or fall
Like,
asleep.
I don't.
Wait. I'm trying.
Anybody else having
People
this
are
problem?
talking. Oh, look, I'm 64, have a medical card.
Oh, let me tell you my story.
Yeah,
I
Georgia
got CBD.
fucking sucks by
low
and large
THC
for
CBD card for medical purposes.
medical purposes, a bona fide
Very bona fide.
medical
Pain
purpose.
thing. Anyway, and I like one, and I got like the tincture, blah blah blah, and for 1 month, and the next month, I go to the website to order my little and I have to enter my card number and all sorts of stuff, and it's like they've been completely expunged, erased, no longer existing because the Georgia state government shut them down completely. So I have a medical THC, low THC medical CBD card, whatever, and I can't even use it in my state. I paid whatever for it. That's not the point. The point is false promise.
It was a lie.
It was a
You were
lie.
lied to. You were lied to. I'm not good on drugs, though. I'm not good on marijuana. I've told. Do you want a marijuana story? Oh, check the dip.
Thank you. Woo!
We're good.
Does anyone want to record the debate?
Too much freedom, Elizabeth.
Am I giving too much freedom?
I don't know what the fuck that even means.
Can you
Wait,
wait,
oh god,
expand
things
on
are
that,
moving really
please?
quickly.
Expand on that,
I
please.
don't know. You
But
can
my
buy
point
it
is,
legally.
that was my first time where I was like, oh my God, I live in a place where the federal government, or whoever, not federal, but whatever government is I can't actually get what it is that I've paid the state for to allow me
See, that's the part
to
where they got you.
purchase.
You paid the state for the right to get the thing you no longer can get.
Because the state made it not okay. And yeah, I know how to get it illegally, but the point is, whatever.
Nothing. I was just thinking about black voters in the state of Georgia.
We're not, I can't. We
Nope.
can't have this honest
We're gonna pull back.
conversation
Well,
right
it's
now.
a nope. I'm sorry I even went there. The dip's fine. Welcome to Georgia. I have lived in Georgia most of my life. All of my DNA is from Georgia. My family has been here longer than deep Appalachian. All those people in Deliverance, pretty much my family. So I get to talk about Georgia because my DNA is deep.
Have you ever
in the
tried playing
soil
the
of Georgia.
banjo? Because it might just come
I
naturally.
don't like the banjo very much.
It might just come natural.
You've got a pretty mouth.
It might come natural. I'm got the wrong parts. Anyway, okay. What about Georgia? You're here. Okay, you're a native son,
I am.
literally.
Literally.
We're
Georgia is a beautiful state full of wonderful people,
You're
but
part
we've got some
Cherokee,
funny
and every
notions. I am
time-
part Cherokee.
Every time when we drive to the lake and
Cherokee
back, which we did the lake thing, which I don't have time people you guys
Cherokee.
watch. Anyway,
It's in Cherokee County. I'm watching
Yes,
the
but
dip,
that's the
people.
Trail of
Don't worry.
Tears.
It is the Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears is serious business.
do you
What?
Well, I mean, it's a very serious business.
But I'm only 1/16 Cherokee.
So I'm 4% Ashkenazi Jew.
We are all some
Theoretically.
Ashkenazi Jew. I feel certain that everyone in America is part Ashkenazi Jew. Because that is the most wide-ranging, wide-traveling tribe of tribes. Certainly through Europe.
Well, sure, here. That's true.
I mean, I guess if you were...
What are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
Are we drinking?
I told
That
you,
was in all
Boulevardiers,
caps.
Boulevardiers.
What are we drinking? We're drinking
Equal,
Boulevardiers.
equal portions of bourbon,
That was all caps.
sweet
so you
vermouth,
have to yell it back. So
and
they,
Campari.
they know.
And they're really freaking good. Oh, it's your first anniversary. Lindsay, congratulations.
Beet hummus is a dip. Yes, it is. You're
What?
right.
What?
Thank you. Hummus is a dip. I stand.
Hummus is absolutely a dip. So is Bob.
It doesn't have a lot of fat. It does. It's oil.
Most good dips have some fat.
They have to. Otherwise, it's kind of like a dippy. Hey, says I can sees Mr. No. Hey, have I Campari orange? Okay, wow, so fast.
Campari. Well, we can stop it. Cheers from Chicago.
Okay.
Lived in Chicago for a few years. Love
Chi-town.
Chicago. Love Chicago. I thought that I knew what cold was when I lived in Chicago, and then I lived in Vermont. And now Chicago
did a
is kind
restaurant
of
in
like...
Chicago.
You did do a restaurant in Chicago on Navy Pier. Yay!
Yeah. It's
Whoa,
not going on my
whoa, whoa,
website
whoa,
though anytime soon.
Yeah, it's way too fast now. Yeah, things are moving. Love your jacket. They like your jackets.
Hi,
here.
girl.
It's your
Love
pilot
your
jacket.
I don't know.
You know, because it's cool here. It got cool. When it got cool.
Actually, we're in Georgia. We get not used to the cold.
I'm going to make a confession. I'm actually nervous about tonight because I don't like ugly conflict. I never have because I grew up with a lot of step siblings. If you're one of my step siblings, drop us a line because I sure as hell don't keep up with you. And so my dad died when I was 10. My mom remarried. He didn't even tell his kids he was getting married. One day they all just show up. Stepbrother, stepsister, all kinds of shit. So I just spent most of my childhood trying to not have conflict because I was an only child. So I don't like seeing conflict. I don't like seeing fights. I don't like that. So when I think about people being really ugly and shitty to each other, I generally stay away from it.
So do you think that like Joe Biden? First, that was a lot of personal information that we can all suss out later. I am also an only child,
I know you are.
and we have our own thing. But I don't know the whole sibling.
I've had so many sets of step siblings that I just got to where I just numbered them. I numbered them. I bought a tux to go to my mother's weddings because it was cheaper than rental. Too much information.
But tonight is stressful because some of us. No, it is. It
is very stressful, 'cause I don't like-
I'm trying to equate what it might
I really like when you do that.
be like.
Are you trying to hypnotize me? I become like a
If I go
treble.
this
when
way,
you
you
do
do this, and if I go this way, you do this. I'm letting you in a little
that.
secret.
I'm easy to. Yeah. So the next time one of you guys comes up to me on the street, rub my head one way or wrong way, and I'll just go.
Yeah. Hello from
Okay.
Florida. Good,
Yeah.
Alton. Exactly.
How
No,
close
tonight.
to? We're still
Here's the
15
thing.
minutes out.
Tonight is rough because like we know it's going to be not debate land as we know it. Alton Brown, you want to run for president? First, you have to run for Senate.
First off, I wouldn't run for president because you don't want somebody who actually speaks their mind in office. I would, however, and I'm considering running for Georgia Senate.
least you'd
And
have a
I'll tell
mind
you
in
right now,
office.
if Kelly Loeffler wins, who did not actually ever get elected, and I don't know what she did to Brian Kemp to get the job that she got, she's a rich bitch and she's raised by nannies.
I know. God damn it,
Life
Eleanor, do you have
aquatic.
to say that that way?
Your cat died.
Okay.
That I would,
Bit
the
rattlesnake in
marmalade,
the
yeah.
snake.
It got a snake bit it in the throat. We're running lines from Life Aquatic. I would run for Senate in the state of Georgia just to stop the fucking bullshit. And I'm
Yes.
announcing my run.
That's where we are.
Oh, and by the way, hot. I could run for Senate without making commercials full of guns. Not that I dislike guns. I have guns. You know, you've watched me field strip in
Has
1911
anybody out
blindfolded.
there who's not from the state of Georgia seen our governor's 2018 gubernatorial ads?
Horrifying, but not as bad as Kelly Loeffler's Attila the Hun thing, which showed no understanding of cinematic skill, no writing abilities, no historical understanding, and makes us all look like a bunch of fucking hicks. Sorry.
But at least Attila the Hun was like an international reference.
Well,
And unbelievable. Here, go.
that's true. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So anyone else, we have 2 ads for you to see, those of us who don't live in the state of Georgia, and, aren't on Twitter. But one is Kelly Loeffler's Attila the Hun ad, which is real. This is a real thing I'm saying, and that was maybe a week and a half ago. What are you doing?
I was just saying I could kill myself
Oh.
over it. I'm going to get a bowl for the chips.
Okay. Wow, it smells really good. Ooh, it's fishy. And the other is Brian Kemp's 2018 gubernatorial ads, which I recommend you.
Terrible production.
Deep Big Eyes. Okay, wants an anniversary kiss.
I spilled some chips.
Let's see. All right, anniversary
You
kiss.
can't handle the.
There. Dip. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Georgia is worse than Texas, actually, and whatever.
Texas
We're not
always
gonna.
got
You know what? You don't care
roots.
where we live.
Okay, so here's the.
This is a dip.
Here's our dip. It doesn't look very good on camera. Sorry about that. We're using potato chips
Dip is never
because
pretty. How do you do pretty dip? No, dip is not pretty. I mean, it's that dip. It's not really pretty. You know,
you want to blow on my dip
I don't want to.
for luck.
It's very hot dip. That's some hot dip. Woo! It's very crabby. Crabtastic.
Could use some salt, so I would definitely use the chips.
Crabtastic.
This is a hot crab dip.
I have some jalapeno. Would that be good? Jalapeno chips?
Jalapeno chips. I thought you were gonna like dump pickled jalapenos on here.
Well, I don't know too. But
So how is it that every time I say, okay, before we go live on YouTube, okay, we're not gonna be political tonight, right? I want to make something really super clear. I'm a conservative Republican. I think liberals by and large are a bunch of whiny assholes. But, well, oh my God, everybody's so fucking special. Everybody's got so many rights. Everybody's got so many special
we're
interests.
concerned about
I'm like,
my comfort level.
oh shit, sorry.
Our comfort
Anyway,
levels.
I don't like politics. I'm going to become an anarchist and blow something up. I could probably get arrested just for saying that.
Yeah, I'd be very careful about saying any of that. I have a theory that he won't let me say it publicly. Weenie, hot.
Weenie hot mouth. Weenie hot
Hot
mouth.
mouth, weenie hot mouth, weenie hot mouth, weenie hot
I'm going to blow up.
mouth.
I'm going to blow up
What?
the city hall
No.
of Flavortown.
Okay, if someone like goes and blows up Guy Fieri's garage tonight, you're gonna get blamed.
And you'll get yellow paint all over you.
I don't get it.
Yellow cars and trucks. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't watch it. I don't know.
Remember a few years ago his Lamborghini got
I
stolen?
have no freaking idea what you're talking about. I don't know.
You don't keep up.
Oh. Guy Fieri? Okay. I'll pick up with Guy Fieri.
You're never going to be on Guys Grocery Games at this point.
There's another defeat in my own personal life that I'm
Go
gonna cross it off the list. Anyway, are you guys bracing for the
I'm bracing for another Boulevardier.
Okay.
Now, see how our chips aren't breaking? Because
You're right.
we're scooping low
Okay.
across. We got time still. We're going to sign off before. I don't even know what.
No, we are. No, you know what we're gonna do?
What? I don't even know what
We're
network
gonna,
it
no,
comes
we're
on.
gonna stick with them. Looky here. Grab dip, mommy.
Is there
Okay.
a halftime?
No.
Is there like a who's going to play halftime at the debate? Wouldn't that be awesome if there was a
Be Ted
halftime?
Nugent versus just about everyone else.
No, Kid Rock And Ted
and Ted
Nugent.
Nugent against everyone else.
Together, sing a
and some
song.
country guy.
Together, sing a song that they haven't gotten the rights to.
Yeah, exactly. John Fogerty being like, no. Or
John Fogerty should be glad somebody wants to sing one of his fucking songs. Okay?
I'm rocking
Nope.
in the free world.
Jeez, really? Nobody
Neil
has sung
Young.
that since the day it was made. Now, Tom Petty, that's another thing altogether. And, Neil Young can be mad at his hat maker. Sorry, I need another Boulevardier. I can't face the rest of my existence like this.
The rest of the existence. Anyway, this
I don't
is
think this
serious
dip
shit.
is that good because I think maybe the crab's rotten.
We have a long day tomorrow. We have shit to do.
Shit to do. And we're going to do some shit. I'm eating it anyways. I'm hungry.
Where did
It's
the
on Good
rotten
Eats all
crab
day.
come from?
Oh.
I don't think it's rotten. I just think it's canned. That's kind of
Take some questions.
take some questions. Rotten apples, yeah. And both artists are from Michigan, also in all caps. We can hear you.
Yeah, but you have to yell.
You have to yell.
They're both from
We can
Michigan?
read.
That's right, they are.
Stop eating rotten crab.
Huh.
I agree with that. Sentiment. They're
Stop
both from
eating rotten
Michigan.
crab. No, it's fine. I'm just saying.
Ohio is more like likely. What? Meatloaf. What? Debate has started already?
What?
How's the debate start? It's supposed to start
Starts
at
at
9. All right, we're gonna go turn. I'm gonna turn it on.
You go turn. Can we listen to it while also listening to Arctic Outpost Radio? So the Boulevardier was supposedly invented at Harry's Bar in Paris. Although I think the better Harry's Bar is the one in Venice. I don't remember the exact circumstance. It's probably a lie anyway. Most of these stories are. What?
Thank the person that sent us to Arctic Outpost Radio.
Oh, somebody.
Hold on, Taylor, we forgot the magnet cookies.
What?
We got the magnet cookies. The debate hasn't started.
The debate hasn't started. So I want to thank whoever sent us the Arctic Outpost mugs. Somebody managed to get some of those, and they're pretty wonderful. So thank you for that.
Yeah, it's weird. They got shipped from Kentucky.
They got shipped from Kentucky, which is not really an Arctic outpost. But they're not going to be able to ship from some little island in Norway. So I think it's okay.
In the back of a whale.
I never realized how hungry I was until I started eating this rotten crab dip.
crab. Arctic Outpost Radio mug.
Thank you. You know that we're huge fans of Arctic Outpost Radio. You can listen to that on the internet. Every now and then we get docked for it because they'll play a song that's owned by Disney, and then Disney tells YouTube to not let us have the 75 cents that we were going to get.
I don't know who this person is. He's in the back of the mug.
He's the famous DJ from
I like
Arctic
his
Outpost.
mustache.
But I can't.
So,
I think
looks
he
like
looks
a porn star
awesome.
from the 80s.
No, I think he's got it going.
Yeah, I do.
I think we should go
Have
there.
you ever had a mustache?
I grow. It takes me 6 years to grow a decent mustache. It's
But
very
if you were to
sad.
shave all this, you would kind of have a mustache.
Would you like me to do that?
For like a day.
I could do like a mustache and sideburns. Would you like that? It might make certain things better.
Maybe.
French tickler?
I see. I get your
Well, no.
How about an American tickler?
That sounds
Merkin.
good. That sounds good.
Okay, well, I have the debate on, and yes, it's the pre-debate. It's not a debate.
Between
Okay. So here's the thing about right now. Tonight is
Hannity
like,
and Dave Sedaris, which would be awesome.
tonight,
Or
we're already
Dave
go. But tonight is like really, we're go, right?
Go.
Go. Like, we're go. Like now. Like, debate. First debate is go. And we're in it.
I'm sorry. I have to step away to write my $750 check to pay my taxes for this year. Oh, Rush Limbaugh.
Even I paid more
Rush
than that.
Limbaugh,
I'm
who
just saying.
is a human walking. Sorry, I thought that
Why
way
did
back was still. Well,
Why
you want me
can't
to
it be
explain what a
colostomy
douchebag?
bag? No,
All right,
I think a
okay.
colostomy
You know why?
bag would
Because you don't
actually be
choose
worse
to
than
get
a
a
douchebag.
colostomy bag. Nobody has a colostomy bag because they choose to. Oh, you're right. Terrible. You're right. That's completely wrong. He's a complete. And I thought that back when I was a super hardcore right-wing Republican, I still thought that he had absolutely no class. But what was the point I was going to make? Oh, shit.
Rush Limbaugh
Sorry, Rush. I completely dissed you.
was a total.
Yeah, but I was going to say that he said something, and now I can't remember what it was. Huh.
Something about democracy? Something about.
I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. But I'm not a liberal, so I'm not.
Well, I may be wrong, but I think that all.
I was going to make a point.
Yeah,
And it was like,
I know. And I corrected you. I'm sorry about. That was my.
you threw me
Phrase-
off because all of a
phrase
sudden I
feminist.
wanted to get into.
Oh.
I was like, why do we use that term? How did that come into being? It's a piece of basically medical hygiene equipment. How did it become?
I know that this is. What douchebag is not medical hygiene?
Well, it's hygiene.
No,
It's
it's Massengill invented it. Anyway,
did Massengill actually invent that?
no, but whatever.
She used that
I
as
don't
salad
usually-
dressing too.
I don't usually respond to trolls or people just trying to get our goat, but I love. What were the two comments I told you about? Oh, I'm pushing. I apologize for pushing my feminist agenda. Apparently, I've offended a few people pushing my feminist agenda. And I
Why?
wanna
Because you
apologize to
occasionally
you.
talk before I ask you to? Well, that's the
Do
kind
I?
of thing I'm
I'm
talking
asking
about.
you.
No,
Do I?
I'm have a feminine agenda? You have a human
Feminine.
agenda. You have a human
Feminine.
agenda.
Feminist.
I still wish I could figure out
to
what I was
laugh.
going to say about that shit sack Rush Limbaugh.
So I apologize to all of you for my feminist agenda.
Because I'm a Republican.
You're Republican.
I voted
Even
Republican.
as a-
I did not vote for Obama once. I didn't. I didn't vote for Obama. I said that I never felt embarrassed by him. I thought he was a professional, but I did not vote for him either time. I have voted Republican, except I did vote for Hillary because I think that when, it's like you go to an ice cream shop and all they've got is. I'm trying to think of an
Orange
ice cream
sherbet?
I don't like.
Orange
Orange sherbet and what's another ice cream I
Vanilla.
don't like? No, I love vanilla.
I'm just trying to give you.
This is a problem. I like all ice cream. So orange sherbet,
sherbet.
and lime sherbet. I don't like sherbet in general, and so you have to pick one. And I picked. I didn't want the sherbet that I ordered, but I wanted the one I didn't order even less.
Franny's here to say that Black Lives Matter.
Because he's a black dog.
Yes. Black and gray lives matter.
He's a very, very good dog. He's very old. Anyway, you guys probably want to get ready for. Holy
No,
crap! My watch
we're gonna
stopped.
go over and we're gonna actually
watch
like
stopped.
we're gonna start this process together because it's literally like
My watch stopped.
being
I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
it is 5 of TikTok, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Start your
my watch
engines
stopped. This is an
and
expensive watch.
sit back and you've been having this strange experience.
I've been having. Holy shit! It's 8:57. I've had this really weird experience where in the last 2 weeks I've picked up watches 5 different times that stopped, and I picked them up at the exact same time that they stopped, which is really weird. But this watch,
Sending me
which is
photos of like
this is an expensive watch, but I dropped it today.
oops. Well, it shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Looks more hefty than that.
Well, I've got a
Okay,
feeling the
we're
folks
gonna
at
carry the phone
Rolex aren't
over,
gonna.
and we're going to do this together. We're gonna start the process together. But
I haven't drunk enough. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go. Here, can I have my drink?
take a drink.
I've said things tonight that I can't believe I said. Said that Rush Limbaugh was when I should have said because that's so much more the case. But I don't like liberals very much either, so there you go. All right, here, we're going to stop Arctic Outpost and turn off the stereo. And
People, however many there, got tickets.
okay, why are we watching MSNBC? You know I don't like MSNBC.
Just what's on.
Can't we watch this on Fox?
It would be neutral. Oh, PBS.
I don't like her any more than I like
Okay,
Hannity.
all right. PBS. Okay, this is National Public Radio. Here, nope. Oh, the vote. This is gonna end at 9.
Scabs, are you gonna, here, let me turn your chair around.
CNN. Oh, that's.
We're not gonna watch
CNN.
CNN. CNN is like the New York Times of,
Neutral. What's neutral, people?
what's neutral? I don't know. No, we can't watch CNN. I would rather watch Fox to see what those people,
Fox News.
I would rather see that because however Fox spins it is what
You
we,
just want to see the short
Tucker
mini
Carlson.
skirts.
Have you, okay, look at the hair. Look at these hairdos.
Oh my God! I just said that.
What the fuck
You
is
wanna
going
see the
on
mini
here?
skirts and the blondes. Who is this?
Who is that?
Oh. Like I said, you want to see the mini skirts and the blondes.
Look at her. She's like Morticia Adams. Okay, Chris Wallace. So I guess this is the,
Don.
that's not a beard.
That's Eric.
Eric, that's not a beard, dude. You need to either commit or shave. Oh, this is his serious face. And by the way, that is not the right knot for that collar. Clearly, I can't. Now that's,
Sartorially, you're going to be very tortured.
this is a good look.
Yeah, that's Chris Wallace.
Chris, I know who Chris Wallace is.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You're gonna be
Scabs,
sartorially
what do you,
challenged.
you know, she's the one that she doesn't like O'Connell. Remember, every time O'Connell comes on, she doesn't like anything with a waddle. They're setting this up like an NFL game. It's the Rams against the Chargers. Oh, wait. Somebody says C-SPAN is neutral as all get out.
Thank you.
Can we do C-SPAN? All right, C-SPAN. We won't watch state radio. It's one of her bases. Okay, well, they're treating it like a sporting event, which it
We
isn't.
don't even get C-SPAN.
We don't get C-SPAN?
Who's this guy?
Okay, when you wear a suit like this, you don't wear an Apple Watch. You don't wear an iWatch with a suit. Who are these guys?
He's an old white guy.
Presidential debate coverage now live on C-SPAN 2. We need to go to C-SPAN 2.
C-SPAN 2.
But when you come up to Congress, you don't.
Shh, be quiet.
Public affairs event. Oh!
All right, here we go. Now, I just want to say about the stage.
They have like nothing. Look at that.
We've
There's
got
literally
social distancing.
Like, whoever said C-SPAN 2 is neutral is correct. There's like no.
Yeah, there's nothing going on here. There's what's his name? Chris Wallace is there, and we're going to expect a kickoff soon. But they're going to come out and toss a coin, right? Don't they toss a coin to see who goes first? Isn't that how this goes?
Yeah.
Are you ready for some
They
foot?
drop the puck. They toss the coin.
I think most of you would rather just listen to Scabs.
Scab is me in the camera. Wow, C-SPAN is really boring. Can I just say?
C-SPAN. You know, this is not what we expect of the Trump presidency. We need some pizzazz. Damn it! This is like watching opera on PBS. What the hell's going on?
Oh, opera, they're singing. And,
Well, I mean, like waiting for opera. Wow.
this is like the book club on like this Sunday morning.
This is
3
exciting.
a.m. sort of channel.
So this is C-SPAN 2 because we're told it's neutral. Trump won the coin toss.
It's live, but you wouldn't.
Wait,
know
who's the
it's live.
cutest? Julie says she's the cutest. Oh, Scabigail's the cutest. Yeah, here.
She's like up front and center.
Scabs. It's okay. She was rolling and having fun, and the camera went on her. Oh, there we go.
Wow, this is really very anticlimactic already.
I'm showing them the good stuff. Scabs did a roll and rub.
Okay, we're back to Fox. Fox News.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson would be. We can at least make fun of Tucker Carlson's hair.
Chris Wallace getting ready there.
Well, see, their cameras are even better. Look at the resolution.
Go for
This is much better.
6 minutes.
And I'm not a fan of Fox News, by and large.
Yeah, by and large. By
So we
and
see
large.
everything come out swinging. We have seen President Trump debate a lot. We've now seen Joe Biden debate several times in the primary process here. But
Well,
this is the big
I personally think that it's probably time for us to sign off. We've made fun of everything. I called Rush Limbaugh, or whatever the hell it was. And all in service of a story that then I didn't tell.
We'll go back to you on that story. We're starting.
The shit's real,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Peace
Thanks
out.
for joining us.
Love and support to all
We'll
of
see you next week.
We'll be with you.
And you know, watch this because
Tweet
it's
away.
important. Remember, complete
This
sentences.
is our democracy.
Good night, everybody.